everyone, Melissa here from Sincerely Creative Mom. A lot of you know me as Coach Mel from inside the Creative Coaching Group. Today we're going to continue with our Simple series, and we're going to go with an orange and yellow palette. Totally love this. Super, super cute. We're going to take one extra step here and this one, and it's still going to be super simple. I have two orange sprays. I have another one off camera. I have two yellow 60919. I have another one off camera. One 1.5 inch ribbon and a 2.5 inch ribbon, along with our 14-inch grapevine here. So what we're going to be doing is, we're going to set this aside. What we're going to be doing is weaving these two together to make one really pretty mingled design, and then we'll put it in the grapevine and we'll make a bow and we'll be all done. Our supplies came from Deco Exchange today. If you're looking for my affiliate link to get over there, it's coachmelsupplies.com. The 60919 is probably one of my favorites. It is a very versatile, wispy, colorful, just one of the greatest greeneries, I think. You know, they add a little bit of color, a little bit of pop in it. So we have our orange here. Now, although this is a really good pick, great orange, great floral, great greenery, all that stuff, the stem between, to get to that long, the other orange is real long. Look at how long that is. Okay, so in retrospect, there isn't enough space here. I need some filler. Okay, so I'm just going to take this off so I can bring it in just a little bit. So I'm going to take this off. You'll see what I mean in just a minute. I'm going to take this off right at this base. I'm going to cut that one off, set it aside. So now I have what looks like in the center and off to the side, my orange. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the 60919. I'm going to take this one piece here. I'm going to take this off because we're going to marry this with this. And while we're at it, I'm going to take this little guy here off. It's just this weird looking, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. In this case, we're not going to take that off. And we're going to pull this apart also. Oh, here's another one. He got hidden up here. Let's take this one off too. All right, so I'm going to pair this and this together. Just like that for the small one. Start with our little pipe cleaner here. Zip that together and use our little zip tie gun to make that real tight. And I'm going to do two. Just to keep those together. There we go. And then we'll cut that a little bit shorter. We'll cut this piece a little bit shorter after we get these two together. I'm gonna do the same thing. Actually, let's do that. Let's put our 60909 right in the front, and then we can just pull our orange to the front. There we go. That was easy. Just fan it out just like that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Secure these nice and tight. Now I do have my glue pot going, my glue skillet going, so that we can secure in the extra piece. Now what I did to this side, I did the exact same to a piece already off camera, just to make this go a little bit quicker. Okay, and then I'm going to have our trusty little, very reliable tool here. My hands aren't the best as far as strength, and this tool, I'm always afraid to go too fast because it'll be so loud, and then it's loud anyways. This tool just gives us a little bit of hand strength when we need it. Look at how cute it's going to be. Really super cute. And then, of course, we have our other side that I've already created. I'm all about the bundles, y'all, and I'm way about it being super simple. This is a little long here. I'm just going to cut one of those so we can get that other side into the grapevine a little easy. Yeah, I like it much better with the stem cutter, but it worked. Okay, so from here, we're going to do what we always do. We're going to make this really nice and tight up against each other so that the spread of that greenery is pretty far, pretty good range. I'm going to add pipe cleaner, not a pipe cleaner, a zip tie, and get it really nice and close. I know I had one made off camera, but really you can make this whole design in less than 20 minutes. It should not take you longer than that. Especially since these pieces do its work, they do the work for you, right? They have all the greenery in place, all the floral, the colors in place. I'm just going to add 2 to make it really secure. And then from here, if I need to just fan it out a little further to make it look like it's a little more even or secure there, I can do that. There, now I have a perfect spot right for that other orange here and a perfect spot right up here for that other orange. Now I don't really like one orange at a time, but when you add that other one in here, it's going to be perfect. Right up in there. Okay, so I have this still floating, it's fine. I'm going to add our bow, and our bow, the pipe cleaner to our bow, is going to secure that together. What I'm going to do is, before I get that grapevine, so once I put that pipe cleaner in there, it's going to grab that vine over there and make it nice and tight. So before I do that, I want to slip this in here because it's got a wiggle in between there. So I want to slip it in there right where it's got to go before I have that secured. I'm just not going to move it so it stays where it needs to go. Nice glob of glue here. That'll be very hidden back here. There we go, just like that. How perfect. I'm going to do the same thing to this side. And we cut it a little bit shorter. It's all right. We're going to work things out around here. I've got a nice little spot here. Just going to wiggle that in. Again, our supplies, everything we're using today, are 14-inch grapevine, our oranges, even our zip ties actually, are all from our friends over at Deco Exchange. Look how cute. Simple, 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 simple. All right, we're gonna make a cute little bow here. I'm gonna get out my easy bow maker so it can help me. I don't know if I said this already, but I have pretty bad carpal tunnel, so I need a little help when I'm making a bow just to set that inside. So I make it in my hands, but then I set it down inside here just to hold on to while my hands have a little rest. So I'm just gonna fold that. I cut on the fold actually up towards the edge, and then we're gonna, let's see how big we want this to be. Oh, this is gonna be so cute. It's gonna be right there, and our bow, there we go, just like that. It's about a 5.5 inch loop. So for the yellow, we're gonna do 1 loop. For the yellow, we're gonna do just 1 loop. And then for the plaid with the orange, we're going to do 2 loops. Look at how cute. So this is so fresh, so bright, so cheerful. I love that white little edging there, scallops, so cute. And then we're going to have another tail just like this. And a loop that goes on the top that's just going to be meant to hide the pipe cleaner that we're going to use. And it is about 3.5 inches or so. I'm going to pinch. Now on this one we did 1 loop and 1 tail each side. For this one I'm going to do, this is going to be the center, but I'm going to do 2 loops and 1 tail per side. So twist it so I can always see that colorful top, pinch it, gather it behind, twist it again so I can see that loop come up there with that nice and pretty colorful top. Gather it again behind, twist it. So this will give us our second loop on that other side. Pinch, twist one more time, another loop, and twist for the tail. Okay, so we're going to take this off here, cut it right there. Just going to set that right on top while I grab a pipe cleaner. I'm going to grab a yellow one. The yellow will show through to the back pretty bright, but it's okay. It's the back of your design. It's totally fine. I'm going to lift that off there nice and easy. Take our pipe cleaner. Now I see this loop here is kind of wonky. I want to make sure that that's nice and flat back there before I get that pipe cleaner attached to it. You see it was kind of like twisted there. I want to make sure that that's nice and flat back here. Okay, now we can see the pipe cleaner. I'm going to get these cut. And the other one, we might cut it when it's inside, maybe a little shorter, but okay. And then here's my pipe cleaner. I'm going to take that center loop, bring it right to the top, and cover that. I'm just going to wiggle it back and forth so that now you can't, from the top, you can't see that. I'm going to take our pipe cleaner here and I'm going to go around this way, and this other side is going to go right through the grapevine here to attach it. And I'm going to put the one through the center here first. Makes it a little bit easier, if that's the word I want to use. There we go. Usually not my favorite part, but it went pretty smooth this time. All right, and then snuggle it right down in there. Snuggle, snuggle, snuggle. Remember, this is what's keeping your main greenery piece on, attached. Now, if you feel more secure after this is in, and you want to add a little glue right to that center where everything was kind of pulled in, you know, add the glue to the grapevine and secure it a little bit more, by all means. So then from here, I'm going to take that tail, I'm going to put the tail down and the loop up, and then on the other side, I'm going to put the tail up and the loop down, okay? Put that there first, and then I'm going to take this other tail, move it over to the other side, move that back around to the top. Make sure to get that up to the top, bring those guys forward. I don't want to miss out on those. Look at how stinking cute, super easy. Where'd this other orange go? Let's not lose him in the mix. Let's bring him up here. There we go. I don't want to lose you, buddy. Super, super easy. So our simple series with Coach Mel is going super easy. Look at how cute.